The first chapter of intermediate part 2 physics of syntax board is heat, and the topics included in this session are listed here: applications of thermal expansion, Boyle's law, Charles law, general gas equation. Bimetallic strip. We discussed in our first session about the thermal expansion. Bimetallic strip is an application of thermal expansion. When we give heat to a substance, it expands. This phenomenon is known as the thermal expansion. And the bimetallic strip is the application of this phenomenon. We discussed in our last session that all materials expands at different rates, mean at different time and at different temperature. If we combine two metals of different coefficient of thermal expansion, it means that if we combine two different materials, so they will expand at different time and at different temperature. So you can see in the diagram that one metal expands greater than the other. So the strip bands. In this diagram, you can easily see that the one material expands more than the other. So the strip bands. This strip is known as the bimetallic strip. It works on the thermal principle of thermal expansion. It is an electrical heating circuit. In an electrical heating circuit, the bimetallic strip works as an electric contact breaker. When temperature rises, the bimetallic strip bends and the contact is broken. The current stops to flow. When the temperature falls, the strip contracts. In this way, a desired temperature can be maintained. Boyle's law. Statement of Boyle's law is the volume of a given mass of a gas is inversely proportional to the pressure, provided the temperature is kept constant. Mathematically, we can write it as V is inversely proportional to pressure, or P. Inverse relation means if we increase the pressure, volume will decrease. If we decrease the pressure, volume will increase, having the temperature is kept constant. So, in place of inverse proportional or this symbol, we can write equals to or some constant quantity. Here K is the constant of proportionality. So the equation becomes V is equals to K 1 upon P. So P is multiplying on this side. So on the other side, it will, sorry, P is dividing on this side. So on the other side, it will be multiplied. So PV is equals to K. This Boyle's law states that the product of pressure and volume of a given mass of a gas is always remains constant, provided the temperature is kept constant. For two different states, if P1 V1 is the initial pressure and initial volume, so P2 and V2 is the final pressure and final volume. The graph between P and V at constant temperature is a curve, and this curve is known as the hyperbola. So Boyle's law the graph of Boyle's law is a hyperbola, and you can easily say that see in this graph that when we decrease the pressure, volume is increasing. Experiment shows that the product PV is proportional to the mass of a gas. So we can write it as PV upon M equals to constant. For two different states, P1 V1 over M1 equal to P2 V2 over M2, where M1 and M2 refer to the masses and rho 1 and rho 2 refer to densities of two samples of the gas, then P1 rho 1 equal to P2 over rho 2. Charles law. Statement of Charles law is the volume of a given mass of a gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature provided pressure is kept constant. So mathematically we can write it as V is equals to K into T, absolute temperature. K is the constant of proportionality. So V upon T is equals to K. T is multiplying on this side. So on the other side, it will be divide. V over T is equals to K. For two different states, V1 over T1 equal to V2 over T2. The graph between the volume and temperature is a straight line. If we extend this line, it cuts the temperature at minus 273 degree Celsius. This shows that the volume of a gas is zero. Hence, it is concluded that minus 273 degrees Celsius is the lowest conceivable temperature. Kelvin selected this temperature as a zero called the absolute zero. Journal gas equation. An interrelation among the parameters pressure, volume, temperature, and amount of matter of a given sample of a gas is known as the equation of state or general gas equation or ideal gas law. It can be deduced by combining the Boyle's and Charles law. We can derive general gas equation by combining both the laws, Boyle's law and Charles law. Suppose a given mass of a gas occupies volume V1, pressure P1 at temperature T1. Let the pressure be changed to P2, keeping temperature constant. Then the new volume is Vx. According to Boyle's law, P1 V1 is equals to P2 Vx. Vx is equals to P2 is multiplying on this side, so on the other side it will be divided. Now if the temperature is changed to T2, keeping the pressure P2 constant, then the new volume is V2. According to Charles' law, Vx over T1 equal to V2 over T2. Vx equals to V2 T1 over T2. Because T1 is dividing on this side, so on the other side it will be multiplied. By comparing both the equation, we get P1 V1 over P2 equal to V2 T1 over T2. If we simplify the above equation, we get the new equation P1 V1 over T1 equal to P2 V2 over T2. So we can write it as PV. This equation is for two states. Okay. So if we want to write it generally, so it becomes PV over T is equals to Rm. To generalize gas constant Rm, we select mass of gas in moles, SI units of PV and T. The constant in gas equation is then called the universal gas constant or the molar gas constant and is denoted by R. It is independent of the quantity of gas in a sample. The SI units R is equals to 8.314 joule per mole per Kelvin. For 1 mole of a gas, the molar gas constant is R. If 1 mole occupies a volume Vm, then PVm is equals to RT for n moles of a gas. V is equals to NVm. To simplify it, we can write it as Vm is equals to V over N. So it becomes P V upon N equal to RT. We replace the value of Vm in this equation. So it becomes P. In place of Vm, we write V over N equal to RT. So the equation becomes PV is equals to nRT, and this equation is called the journal gas equation. Thank you.